Look who's here! You ready for a world of horror? I am. Alright, so the last time I played this, I just about unlocked a new character. I'm gonna go ahead and just try that out. Custom playthrough? What do I even want to randomize now? What word am I thinking of? What I wanted to do today was to play Minecraft, but guess we're no longer playing that anymore. Sad, you know. Really getting started and just adventuring out. Just after building my base too. I did like so many Sundays, so let's do this in honor of what I could have been playing today. Since not enough room for mine, let's go for craft. Continue. Now, you know the deal here. City of Shiokawa and all that, Japan 1980X, something strange in the neighborhood. You know, with rogue figures, people going missing, disgusting creatures, technology growing, and unknown threats because of anonymity or something or other. The old gods, old malicious eldritch beings, just appearing through the crumbling world. Reality is starting to invert and grow teeth. You know it to be true, with only armed with clues, spells, and what little sanity I have. Let's go ahead and investigate. As I'm over here, the old train slows down at the stop of the last station. The end world is at hand, and I've finally arrived in the doomed town. You know, I did recently watched the new Uzumaki animation, or, well, anime, of Junji Ito fame, and it is in black and white. And the more I watched, the more I realized that, World of War has a lot of influence off of this game itself. I mean, out of that, the book / anime, well, manga, of course. More so, I see it being like a flipped version of the seaside of Uzumaki. Oh, and along with The Shadow over Innsmouth, where it's also by a seaside. Hey. We're gonna play as Miku right here, the Rioter. Rebellious misfit keen on spreading chaos. Protect her hometown, even if only for her own selfish reasons. Well, there you are, Papito. Been wondering where you are. Okay. This character has an ability where she gets stronger the more doom there is. Now, I wonder what sort of backstory I would like to give her. There's like none. Medical history. Start with increased XP and some bandages. If I take damage, I get hurt. I get injury. I kind of prefer this one. 7 curse. Not allowed to have well, I get more funds, but I can't have any human allies. All this does is make all event skill checks fail. Don't know how good that is, but I still kind of prefer this one more. Let's go for it. On one hand, I want to try out infinite mode. But the other hand, I just unlocked Miku, and I would like to try her out. Scenario mode. Coming in the future, well now, that won't be, what was I gonna say? Well anyway, it's now more of a possibility today. What do I like to try out? I think, Katak Atorasu. Athodu. A little bit more damage, but also the enemy does more damage. Antilash. Just makes it, the spells be free, technically, but it increases doom instead. Could be good, could be bad. The Mirror. Goizo. An obscure looking boss here. I've already selected that. And Zetcast. Receives all, -1 to all stats. Let's go with just Katat Atarasu. Kathak Otarasu. Once again awakening from the slumber, you know. Alright, let's get started here. Getting to new status. Mayhem. It's gonna get really hard over here. Raising Doom will increase my stats. It looks like, oh, all my stats are lower than usual. Alright, so that's how it's gonna be. And, probably should do something here. There's only ever like 2 here. Along with that, you can have that deselected or just randomize and continue, you know? Alright. Let's go ahead and randomize and continue. The cult members are after me. Someone just crammed my mailbox full of animal entrails. Here we go. I wonder what the hell Miku is wearing. A shirt that says Death and Deather. Nothing over here. Nice day outside. Light switch with nothing happening. Shocked by what she did. Wearing like a different one. What does that even say? Someone in the is standing in the shadows, watching your door. That's the apartment stalker. I just realized that. Alright, go take a bath real quick. And grab some free XP. Now you're wearing something that neon skull. Grab the free money over here. The riot jacket. Is it the one? Yeah. Band t-shirt. Skeleton vomit. Cool student. You're wearing like a sailor uniform. Or Sailor Fuku is what I think that's called. Tokyo. One's kind of neat. Colt tank top. You and the other 2 characters that I have here. Alternate Tiqua? The hell is that? Alternativa. It's the classic jacket. But not bad. I don't know which one's better. It's either that one or this one. Let's go with this one. Classic right now. Alright, let's start a mystery. I think I know what I would like to try and do for this one. Let's see here. School scissors. This could help out. Just gotta figure out how to do ending B. Oh yeah. The taxi. That one's working. Ah, that's it? Alright. Eerie episode involving eels. That could work. I got an idea here. Gotta make sure that I have this one and I don't want to do that one. Visual. Household hell. Yeah, this'll do. I'm gonna see if I can get I'll do the eerie episode of Evolving Eels. And this one right here. Next. Because I want to make sure that if the apartment stalker shows up and they drop a baseball bat, then I'll be able to go over here and grab myself a free baseball bat. Having both of them means I unlock a new character. We're back over here in the eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the old one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, he returns with 2 cans of soda. Didn't that last time I see that say she? Well, I guess Kana is an androgynous character where they kind of just randomized their gender. I believe the first time, and multiple times when I played this game, that it said she, and I guess through an update it made it randomized. Oh, Papito, what you doing? Come here. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? He grins. Hmm. Ally. Friendly neighbor. Receives -1 damage from attacks. Did you hear that? Never mind. It's usually the same thing. Go ahead and investigate the seaside twice to be able to do this. Would like to make them my ally. Let's go ahead and prepare for a bit. Okay. Is there anything useful left? Rummaging through my belongings, I found something. A guitar. Hopefully it will be enough. +5 Doom. Did that increase any stats here? It'll probably say so. Cursed. Personal. While in inventory, resting regains more reason. Increases Doom. Oh no. Hell yeah! I worked all summer to buy this guitar. AC... What sort of stickers is that? Probably some band called Skeleton Vomit. Okay, just resting a bit will increase some stats. Right now they're all quite low. Lower than usual. Most of the stats are either somewhere around 6 or 5, with some increased. Miku's herself is a lot lower. I get the feeling that this Miku character, the Rioter, is like a more mischievous version of Hatsune Miku. Yeah, she does also have pigtails, but they're cut short. Along with her having piercings and the guitar itself. I'll probably see her as like that. Okay, so the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? You will surely recognize me. If I try to do it myself, please? Yeah, I'll go ahead and over there. Okay. First, I would like to... there's no shop here. I gotta find someplace else to get some stuff. School nurse? Seaside. Legal den, hardware shop. Let's go over here and see what you got. Hospital pass. That's new. Let's just skip some encounters at the hospital. Can of acid. 7 damage to eldritch enemies. Bandage. Meat cleaver. I could probably use this. Yoichi. Let go. Doubles your available funds. And all the loopholes. Now, if I hire you and then immediately let you go, I'll go from 5 to 10. But right now I would like this thing. A weapon for Miku here. One-handed. Should be good for her. Mostly strength-based. Okay, let's go to the hardware shop and see if you have anything here. Shovel. Maybe I could have gotten something out of that. Pocket knife. Escapes from combat without doom penalty. Arbiter hander. Chance to hit. Crowbar. This could have been really useful. Let's see, this one's like 965. The speed's like 90. That one's a bit slower. This one's fast. This one's at 60. Oh, at 90, of course. I have already chose what I got here. Has a slightly better chance to hit. Probably should have grabbed that. Speed's 90. I'm thinking of swapping this out instead. Just one. I'll have no 4 damage versus this thing's 4. It has a slightly higher chance to hit, of course. You know what? Trade it and grab the crowbar instead. What a waste. But I think this will do well. Alright, let's go ahead and investigate a corridor. Alright, fine. Give me the fondest memory. Well, I got money back. I just knew that guy was going to show up regardless, and that was a waste here. Let's go over... Dude's working at the school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be because he just came back and his classes begin next week. I'm gonna go over here and see. I don't think I'll be able to hire any of you, or at least have you with me. Observe. Mikado is waiting for the class to begin. Seem relaxed. Observe. Michi is taking their pen apart and putting it back together over and over. They seem relaxed. Observe. Hachi is taking. Okay, so you're doing the same thing as she is. Observe. Doi is waiting for the class to begin. All the names are randomized. Latest gossip. Latest gossip. Latest gossip. And gossip. Alright? Give me a break. Give me a break. Sorry I have no time for games. Nope. Alright. I don't even have enough charisma. Well, the only reason I came here is mostly just to talk to you. Kinda. Bow, clap. Gotta remember that. Bow, clap. Let's get started. I've already wasted like 16 doom on this. Investigating. Classroom. Trophy case. I need a tiny key, and I don't even have that. Find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. Break the window. Grab it. With the crowbar. You break the glass window, cutting yourself a little bit in the process. This metal isn't made of gold, but you will be able to sell it easily. Plus 1 fund and some minus stamina. The news office at the school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. But your protest kind of decided to take 1 jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can he sip his soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Let's go over to investigate the apartments. Investigating lobby. Kind donation, huh? You're giving me more money too? Find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside it's cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. So how did this envelope end up in my bedroom? Alright, I just got more money. Back to where I was. I did just spend on some on on that butcher's knife, and well, I just sold it to get this crowbar instead. I feel like the crowbar would be a bit more useful here. There are some mysteries that require the use of a crowbar. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Is the eel even alive? Maybe. Investigating lobby. Ah, it's this thing. Mr. Ooh. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist, aka it's Junji Ito, before the dev just changed it into a more copyright-friendly character. Share my experience, which means a little bit of this, come up with his own stuff, or this. Now, we're gonna do this. You catch a glimpse of the painted thing, and you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. I would like to be able to find something here. Kinda was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. Both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes, which look like this. Eggs over to the eyes, something like that. Alright, I'll go over here to investigate this a bit. Investigating staircase. Chaos rises. All stats improved. I get +1 to all stats? Oh wait, did that happen? Yeah, it sure has. Brush with madness. You've just finished brushing your teeth when, in the mirror, you catch a movement behind the shower curtain. Pull away. It's Dr. Kozawa, your new dentist, crouching in the bathtub. I knew you were lying to me. She points an accusatory finger at you. You're not flossing at all, and that brushing technique. It didn't even last a minute. My dentist is, spying on me. Are you the person that gave me the money, on the pillow? that you placed on my pillow? Ask for guidance? If I choose this option, it's more so just to prevent, me from fighting, her. Appealing to the Hippocratic Oath, you manage to calm her down, and she agrees to help you improve your technique. Rest under her watchful eye until your hand is sore. She inspects your enamel. Let's say it's acceptable for now. But you still need to practice. I'll verify your progress at your appointment next Monday. I know a way out. Yeah, you're gonna just walk out the front door, aren't you? Alright, let me go ahead and just investigate this place. What I would like to do is go... I don't know where to start looking here. Legal den hardware shop. Let me go to the hardware shop for a bit. Flashlight, that could be useful. I already have that. Shovel could be useful in some ways. Let me grab the flashlight. And equip that. Alright, now let's go investigate the seaside. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. Wonder what he's hiding in there. He shrugged non-committedly. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Investigating. Beach. The town docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars with the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town center. Warehouse job would give me more fun. Let's go try and recruit allies. Failure, damn it. You fail to recruit anyone to help you, but when you leave the bar, you're almost certain someone is following you. It's extra doom. I still have low charisma. How stupid it is that kind of try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kano. Where the hell is he? Over at school. Let me go ahead and just do this once more. Investigating seaside. I'm all alone this time. Invisible watcher. My reasoning is low. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Maybe you're going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Dangerous here. My penalty. Yeah. Okay, now let's get started with this. Let's go over to the school. Investigating classroom. I don't even have a holy candle. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. You escape the bathroom or close the door. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. You look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Prepare for combat! You back off from the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally. She makes a roaring, rattling noise. A door behind you slams shut. Oh hell, the toilet ghost is Hanako. I can't really hurt this character because it's incorporeal. It's a ghost. My reasoning is going low. You see here. So look at a little full log here and see. Bow clap. That's where I'll start with. Go ahead and just bow. Now, if I can figure this just right. Bow, clap. I'm gonna go ahead and try and banish this ghost. It's gonna be a little bit of a reason. I have like 9 tries to do so. I could always just try and sever their ties to the world, however that works. Which also try to leave an offering. I have to do this a few more times just to be able to do that. It'll work, but I think banishment would be a better idea. Okay. Let's start off with 3 claps. After this, bow clap and clap clap clap. Oof, got 3 rituals correct. Alright. Let's try this out. Ooh, oh hell yeah! That's correct! Wait, what's that? Ooh, corpse dust. Defeated the toilet ghost, banished you. Sucks reason out of me? The hell are you doing? If I use this, I get -2 luck, but I get experience. It shimmers in your hand. Corpse dust. The hell is this thing doing? Alright, resolve the combat here. Missing since yesterday. Decided to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember the log here. The correct one is bow, clap, clap, bow, bow. Over here in the apartment. Let's see. The correct answer would be the bedroom here. Cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, playing around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Well, there she is. Well, he is right now. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood. I lost conscience. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. Yeah. Problem here is go to the hospital, but it's too late. But my reasoning is so low. We must puncture his eye now. Oh boy, do I really hate this. I gotta do that. Ah. Piercing his eye, and all the tiny eels just squirming out of it. Oh, damn. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? Oh yeah. You rush to the hospital, Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on the chair in the waiting room. Fall asleep after like 3 hours. Even this image here has kind of look a bit more feminine than usual. Even, well, appearance is androgynous anyways. Wake up, dude! You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. Gradually open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened. Pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. And now, Kana's my ally for this entire bit. With her eye patch. I get like -1 damage out of everything here, which is pretty good right now. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes? Your friend Kana before your apartment building, and you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. Well, I got it all thoroughly investigated. Extra XP and all that. Won't be anytime soon. There's still hope. Old God stirs. The price tag. Prepare for the worst. Stocking up on everything. Oh, great. Everything is like +1 to fun. It seems to be darker out here. Whoa, that's loud. Hi! Hello there, Gonzi. How you doing? Alright. Just about playing some more World of Horror. Playing with the new character that I just got here. Yeah. Doing okay. Yeah. Glad to see you alright. Even if we couldn't play Minecraft today. Take the key here. Ooh, something truly evil has you in your sights, Sanyu. Yes, I did get that event, and I want to get closer to it. Well, they're going to get closer to me. Go ahead and take a bath here, and grant me some more reasoning. Yeah. Sort of reasoning here. Now, whoever is over here on the door, probably just your imagination. Let's see what's over here. Okay, nothing usual going on. Now, let me see what I could do. Probably go somewhere there. Also, what the hell? I need to get ending B off of you. Or the vigil. Or take the taxi. I could try to do the horrible history of household hell. Inner coil, mystery buried deep. I've already lost like 10 bits of reasoning here. Could use more. I'm gonna go do this one. The horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Oot Manor is one of them. Only haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Start investigating, you know. Investigate the seaside twice to complete this quest. Friends you talk with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. Find a mansion first. The library may shed some light. Alright, let's go ahead and do so. Investigating the library. Uh-oh. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Oh hell, what is this? Oh, great, the Time Warper. All damage. I gotta do that real soon. Let's see here. I got a weapon here that's strength-based. Sheesh, that sounds too quick. Yeah. Only 70% chance to hit you. Or I could escape if I want. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and if you look at that, spam bot. From Slumber Rising. Scumbag detected. Move out, go ahead and just warp the time out of here. Thank you. It'll even give you a chance to get comfy in the investigation. Already an encounter. Yeah. I can't really run away. I'm fighting like Kathak Otarasu. So I gotta fight this character. Alright, so what's the best way to do this? Use my weapon. Like this, and maybes. I can't really dodge or brace. I need some extra time here. Like that much. That's already the entire thing. And I only have a 70% chance to hit you. A little attack boost, maybe. Let's try this out. Brace myself. Ugh. The Time Warper steals some of my lifespan. I did brace myself. That didn't actually work. You know what? It makes a lot of sense. Can't really do some damage reduction if it's already -1. Okay, let me see here. I gotta do some extra damage here. Probably this one. It'll be a lot more if I do this. From 70 to 90% chance. Hit him! Time freezes? My action was cancelled. So that's what your deal is for Time Warper. Let's try this again. How did I miss that? Reality Shipstick was cancelled? You kidding me? Damn it. Zawarudo! You're not gonna do that again. Let's try this again. Oh man, I hate you. Having you cancel my attacks is ass. I'm even missing out of a 90% chance to hit you. Come on, man. This one's guaranteed if I do that. Go! Attack! Yeah! Had enough of you and you already did 5 points of damage off me. And now I'm low on sanity. My reasoning. What would I like? Pickpocket? Higher chance of finding items after combat. I could probably do that. I need some healing after this. And grant me some more strength. Extra dexterity could help. This one's more just so finding some items. Or maybe something with quick thinking. There's going to be some options for that would require quick thinking, so I'm going to go with that. Although pickpocketing is an exclusive skill for Miku. And I'm low on reasoning. Alright, so I'm going to go travel home and rest a bit. Alright, +4 Doom because of let's see here. That was not it. Mayhem. It's just because of Mayhem. No, I think it's no, that's not it. It's probably some ability there. Oh, it's this thing. The guitar. Gains more reason, hell yeah. I would say one more rest. I remember last time when I was trying to get this up, when it said something truly evil did show up on the the computer screen there, I just didn't notice. So that was already 3 out of 4. And resting wouldn't have helped because it already did show up. Extra stam, I need that. I'm gonna do that once more. Yeah, I need more reason. Yes, I need more reason, of course. Once more. Yeah, +8 on that. Okay, that'll do. This guitar here, it is in my inventory. Okay, now go ahead, investigate downtown. The streets! You discovered bitten. What the hell, man? The hole was a bad idea. Big spider escaped poison. Ah, man, I've been bitten. That'll do. Oh, cool, that'll do, yeah. It'll go away. Minor injury. Burn different mansions with a sketch. You finally find the one. Spoiler! Only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go over here to the school nurse. Man, the school nurse here treated all the minor injuries I had. Sorry, dear, the patient is here. I'll call you back, says the nurse as she's eyeing you up. How can I help you today? Everyone's afraid of her because she has a scary face. It looks like she's drawn realistically, which is why it looks so scary. Okay, I got that cleared up. Now, let's go ahead and investigate the seaside. Investigating the seaside. Following a barking sound, you found yourself on a beach surrounded by rocks. Chaos rises because I have 40% +1 to all my stats. Oh hell, goblin seal. Yeah, it is gross looking. Let's see here. 66% chance to hit you. Holy, purge it. Yeah, I will do so. I can't even escape anyway. Okay, I would like to do something like this. It's gonna do stamina damage, which is great because I mostly have stamina here. There's a chance if I could just raise that a bit more. It's a bit faster now, which means I can do this. Not enough room for that one. That'll raise it from 96 or 86. 4% chance to miss versus 14. Gotcha. Hell yeah. The enemy seems weak to this type of damage, which I have a crowbar, which is blunt damage. That +1 more to damage. Oh, did I say like, yeah, 4. Now it's 5 on this. Gonna slap me with that, I'll slap you. Okay, let me see if I can try and get you off of this. Or risk getting hit once more. Can't really do that, so risk it. I can't risk it. It's a bit too much. You know what? Just do this. Yes! Defeated. Alright. Go ahead and grab some coffee for this. Where is it? There you are. Resolve the combat. You make it through the window. Yeah, I must have bashed it with a crowbar. And I have a flashlight. I'm truly a writer here. This is the abandoned mansion your friend has talked about. Let's explore. First, let me do this once more on the seaside. Investigating seaside to fill out the rest of that. This song really doesn't loop properly. Yeah, I hear the little bit right there. I need a flare gun for this. I haven't found it yet. Following the marks on the map left behind the missing tourist, discover the cave entrance. Rock formation by the opening reflect the pale moonlight like a set of grotesquely jagged teeth blocking the view further inside. No vegetation or other signs of life near the entrance. I feel apprehensive. Now I can either explore or just turn away. I need to get myself a flare gun here. Explore further. Ooh, success. I rolled a 3 out of my 7. Oh, nice. You decide to continue inside. As you pass the calcified formation, your foot sinks into the fleshy floor, and when the ceiling starts shaking in response, you realize your mistake. You jump back through the aperture between the rapidly closing teeth, dodging the sharp edges by the skin of yours, and run outside. The mouth closes silently behind you, hiding under the dirt. This cave turns out to be a mouth. Found a new item, two of them. Shiokawa Herald A, an architect's journal. You learn the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. Rent some books that might help you. Architect journal. What does that even say? Make it through the window. This. Oh yeah, that's the. That. It just looks funny. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. Natural concert hall, he claims. Alright, concert hall. Got it. And whatever the hell this thing is. Article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo who were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in this cliff. I did explore that seaside cave, and that cave was a mouth. The missing team of scientists continues. The clue so far is the code written on the cavern wall. 444 Hertz. Well, that'll be easy to remember. Okay. Over to the mansion. Here we go. Investigating room. You are investigating a small cocoon. Oh, what the? Come on. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. You gave me the finger? And -2 reasoning? My reasoning is so small. The rock ring. +1 strength and also +2 max reasoning. My reasoning is already low, so grant me more strength. Rock ring. So from 17 to 15. Not so bad at this moment. More strength. It'll help out with the crowbar. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. I gotta go explore this bullcrap again. The mansion itself. The walls are shifting. Investigating room. No, it's this thing. Pillar of Doom. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. As the arcane symbol is painted on the stone, you take a step closer. I either touch the stone, retreat from the room, or study the symbols. Okay, which one of these is strength-based? Because I have 9 off of this. At 40% +2 to all stats. Retreat from the room, study the symbols. This. What the hell? It's a dex check. When you reach out to touch a stone, you're shocked at how hot the surface is. It burns your fingers. Yeah, just like that one guy who lost a finger. Go ahead and investigate this room. Investigating house. Did I find the key? Ooh. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head in the middle of the room and laughing. Oh, hell. The animate head right here. Gross. Alright. Go ahead and whack it with your crowbar. Huh. Can't really do that because it's not a ghost. Reasoning damage? Oh, great. Like condemned. Kick the head out of the way. I have like a 50% chance to hit you with this. I'm gonna need some more. I need more reasoning. And they're all attacking her reasoning. I would prefer to do that. And let me see here. There's no bracing for impact, 99. Just about over that. I could try to dodge. Bracing is less. Okay, let me try this out. Dodging could help do something here. Did I dodge? Yes, I did. Okay, now I can do something here. Still a 50% chance to do so. Let's try this out. Attack! Missed. Well, this will be guaranteed. No, not that one. That's the wrong one. Whack it with the crowbar! Wait, what's that? Black hair. The animate head dropped black hair. Well, if I have a sewing kit, I could combine this. Oh yeah, the sewing kit. For the needle? Really? Hmm. A lock of human hair. Well, of course it is. I'm still looking for the key, and I'm low on reasoning again. Investigating outside the house. Tower window. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. Feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Fight this feeling. Get lost in the light. Force yourself into hiding. The tower light. Tower window. Is that? Huh. I have actually, well, I remember watching Uzumaki, and there was this moment here with the lighthouse, it's the light itself, just burning everything it touches and causing insanity when you look at it. Force yourself into hiding. You spot an old fallen tree and jump behind it. Still feeling the unnatural light on your skin, soon things calm down. You're safe! With +2 reasoning, hell yeah. Still gotta find that key, wherever it's gonna be. Investigating outside the house. Did I find it? You know what? Give me a bath. More reason, hell yeah. It's still rising. Let's go over here. Investigating outside the mansion. Uh-oh. Age didn't blend Dr. Kozuku's, Dr. Kosuke's motor skills, and on his good days he was just as competent a dentist as any. But over time, good days became few and far between. After a particularly bad one saw his patient mutilated. Holy wall of text, yes. He was forced to retire. A little backstory for Dr. Kosuke's thing. One morning, years later, at the mansion on the outskirts of town, a group of construction workers begin the renovations. On the neighboring property, roused by the noise, an old and lonely dentist look up in the dark. The familiar, soothing sound of a favorite tool bringing him out of the stupor and pushing him put on a face mask once again. When you've spent your whole life drilling, everything starts looking like a tooth. Oh hell! Demented dentist +2 stam. All I know is I must drill. No, you get that away from me. Alright, so how am I gonna 90% chance? Huh. I could practically do something like this. And let me try something out. There's just a massive drill bit for... Oh god, yes. It's a big drill bit, because everything starts looking like a tooth, and this old dentist wants to drill my head instead. Let's see. Bracing myself for damage is a lot better than trying to dodge, since dodging is about 99 and it's already over that. Let's try this out. Damage reduction. Slashes you with a drill. How do you slash? Oh god. Okay, I should be able to defeat you this time. I'm sorry for this, Dr. Kosuke. That's no dentist tool. That's like Dad's toolbox levels of drill bit. Yeah, the little backstory just told me here that we're doing some renovations on to the house with the construction site nearby as well. And he hears the sound of the drill and just wants to do it again. Go! Attack! Smack! Defeated the dentist. Okay. I'm still looking through this entire mansion, investigating a room. Cursed Grimoire. Find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet. Let's go ahead and take that. Ooh, the black residue coin. Discuss. Bound in human flesh. The Necronomicon. Grabbing a book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through the cover. Why was there a nail through that? Okay, what's the injury? Exposed ribs? The hell? And you call major injury? What? Okay. 20% max reasoning. Let me see. Alpha that would be -2. I think that's just -3 to 17%. It's Ex Mortis, yeah. The library book. Okay, that's useful. Long overdue. So it just turned into a library book. The Necronomicon itself could be +10. Investigating room. Have I not found the key yet? It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. And yeah, I already found the Necronomicon itself. Turns out to be a library book. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. I mean, I would if the Doom wasn't already at 50%. I can't really rest at home anymore, especially with this guitar here. Start with the shelves, check out the table. Don't have time for this. Go check the shelves. Fail? Oh god, come on, man. Perception's failure. The books are covered with a thick layer of dust. I do have this flashlight to help. They seem rare, but cover mundane topics, such as botany and anatomy. Well, at least it didn't really do anything at all. Is it gonna be the last one again? Investigating room. Fuel watch. I don't even have a holy candle for that, but I do have a flashlight. How is that any different? Mine is too easy. Get your retreat from the room. It's the last one. Overgrown garden. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark and dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway, cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Underground chamber. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step close to the stone altar at the end of the room. Well, go ahead and explore some more. It's a good thing I have a flashlight, because this is a dark room and I wouldn't be able to see it. I needed a flashlight anyway. You follow a winding corridor until you stumble upon something really strange. Someone has set up a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to a single unit. The speaker must be the source of the sound. See a knob allowing you to change its frequency. The good news is, I have to click all the way through this. The number is easy to remember. Huh. I did lower it. The acoustic of the underground keys make the waves and the machine tone creates a ghastly melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move closer to the stone altar, you scream in terror. You're not the only one charmed by the sound. Prepare for combat. It's a boss fight. The cursed chants, amplified by the cave system, make you dizzy. To your horror, you notice the sound has awakened something else. Oh hell, what are you? What the hell? Oh, you increased Doom instead. 89 HP? How much power do you have? What? No, I'm not gonna sacrifice my ally. Yeah. Holy ass. No hope. Run for the horrible beast like a coward? Inner coil. There's an altar to the... I only have one ally. You want me to sacrifice them? No, no. What? This enemy is so massive that this attack won't cause any damage. I really had to do that, huh? Get out of there. I can't escape because of... Let me see here. Of Katak Otarasu. You see. I can't really do that, but there is this. I guarantee to hit if I can. +2. I can't really see what that says there. So massive, yeah? If I have a gun, maybe. 10% chance? Oh, well. It's literally the only option I have here. I can't escape because the invisible web is preventing me. Yes, I do. It's kinda. So I guess I can't really do that to you, especially since the only ally I have. I can't even fight it because it's a big thing. I'm even right here. What the hell is that shape? It's your only option. Yeah, unfortunately. Killed your follower on an altar in an attempt to appease the enemy. Well, if it doesn't work, I can always just run away. I mean, can I even? Well, try and run away. No hope. That's the only thing I can do. I can't actually run away from Otoro? Okay, so there's an option to run away, and there's an option for a special runaway. So, just escape. This thing looks gross. Oh wow, you managed to get away, yeah. Almost tripping over the countless human bones. Thought the old god would prevent that. Yeah, I was thinking that too. It had two options to escape. One, which had the old god here preventing me from, and the other one, which is a special escape. Decided to run from the cave. The haunting melody continues to follow you as Otero begins its reign of terror in the water surrounding Shiokawa. What the hell even is this shape here? Like an old god that looks like a nautilus or something else in a spiral shape. Giving me more Uzumaki vibes off this. Ending B? Oh, I got the ending that I wanted. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. Awakening Otero almost made you share their fate. You decided to run, afraid of the dire consequences. The inner coil always snares its prey, and right now, the fisherman looks so tasty. Horrible history of household hell. Ending B. Okay, I'm guessing that let's see. It was like 3 that I did here. One without doing the investigation, where I did just turned off the noise, which was ending C. When I fought this thing, I did the sacrifice an ally, and that gave me ending A. Now, ending B is just running away. Knowledge is key in thorough investigation. -3 doom. Well, that'll help. Hopefully. Okay. Art knowledge. More perception. Leadership. Adrenaline. Oh yeah, give me that. Faster combat action. And, write me some more charisma. I'm gonna need that when I get to, the lighthouse. Need more perception. I mean, need more, skill checks. At least, up to 8. Old God stirs! Arcane Storm. It's the Aurora Borealis again. Reason cost of all spells. I don't even use spells for this one, so that one's free. Unnatural green glow. I did title one of my VOD segments Terror Diversion, as a Family Guy quip. I wasn't this frightened since I visited Shiokawa during in Aurora Borealis. Take that key. Alright, go to take a quick bath because I need more reasoning. Let's see. It's you again. What's that? I don't know. I'll go ahead and start a new mystery. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. I don't really like that one. I do like this. Now, how the hell am I gonna get ending B off of this? Story of School Scissors. Well, go ahead and do that. This one is easy. Spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile. And the sharpest scissors. It's the slit-mouthed woman, you know. You know her friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. Day 2 disappeared, decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked women once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? I love that. Go ahead and investigate this. This is an easy mystery, but it's also a tutorial one as well. Gazi, once you play World of Horror, they'll be like Bubsy, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, once you start playing World of Horror, you'll have like 2 options to choose from before you go to a custom scenario, or just quick play, whichever one you want to choose. The first one's a tutorial, which is this segment here, and you only get to do that one. The second one gives you like 3 mysteries, and the third one's the full thing. Alright. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. Only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Yeah. Access my storage, and I only have the friend's diary here. Sigil is this symbol. Okay, I gotta remember exactly how this works. It's been a while since I actually did this mystery, and I know the banishment spell because I did this to the to Hanako of the toilet ghost, and it started with bow, clap, clap, bow, bow. I wonder if it's still there. The full log. No, it's too far ahead. Okay. Okay, that's all I need to know, especially this thing. Now I can just place this back in here. Explore the school, perform ritual, check out school lockers. I love how the 2 times you did the recluse mystery, the ritual was either all bows or all claps. The first time was more so me not having access to the school, so I didn't get to the roof where the girl will give me 2 free rituals. So I had to go through the entire list first, which is going to be an ordeal, but the first time is awesome. And then the second time, when I did have access to the one where it was all like bows, and I started with bow, bow, clap, 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 and it only said 2 of them were correct and the rest were not. It's like, oh, and there you go. Check out the school lockers. I'm gonna need the tiny key. You only get the tiny key from the one mystery with the perverted centipede demon. Ooh, I should probably not have done that. That's also the wrong one. This one has the free wooden bat. It's also one of the worst weapons, too. You need the baseball bat, not this thing. I do have this one, which is way better, the crowbar. The crowbar is just slightly better than this thing. But the crowbar is used for some mysteries here, and options. Baseball bat used by the school's team. I'll keep that with me. All I know is that I need another baseball bat so I can unlock a character. It's the apartment stalker. They're guaranteed to drop a baseball bat if I defeat them. This place is guaranteed to give me the weaker version. Alright, I'll just keep this in storage because I don't really need that right now. Investigating corridor. Stubborn receptionist. If I have Kazumi and Nakawa with me... Alright. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation. Okay, since we're out here at night, what are you still doing at the school? Would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. Go ahead and talk to her. Alright. We weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. I only have like 6 charisma. That's in the middle of the road. For a waste of time, plus 2 doom. Feel like there's something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Exploring or investigating the schoolyard. Black sludge. I don't even have the empty bottle. That sometimes appears when you investigate your apartment building. When you look through the little cupboard underneath the window, under the windowsill, you'll find it. Sometimes. It's either nothing, an empty bottle, or some notes. Take a detour, risk going through it. If it doesn't attack my reasoning, this should be fine, right? Ooh, success. Perception. With the help of the flashlight. You see a sudden movement near your ankle, just in time to jump away from something trying to bite your leg. You make it safely to the other side. Parkour! You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It was a blessed chalk was left on a roof. Just hurry and find it. Something evil stalks the empty school corridors. Yeah, something truly evil, wherever they are. Peek outside. Well, whatever that is. It kind of looks like the one character from wherever that thing is. You shouldn't risk that again. Okay, that character, whatever that horror is, like, ew. The horror outside this door looks like the one boss character from the game Off. Daydon, I think that's what the character's name is. I mean, I've already peeked outside. I'm not going to do that again, you know? When I did first play this, that did kind of freak me out when I looked out the door. This is one of the only times you get to actually interact instead of just click on it. Investigating library. Oh, hell. Well, would you look at that? Arthulash. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. You either try to sneak or run. Run. Oof. Failure! Oh man, that was a critical failure. You raise your head in time to see Arthulash's single eye glaring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge, and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. Well, it gave me some knowledge, which is XP. The curse sign on my head. I see it right here. That looks kind of cool. Casting spells, raise doom. I don't even have any spells, so I guess that's free, but it is a mutation. Charred skin formed weird signs. This was the exposed rib, which I don't know, which is already kind of fine since I don't have maxed out stamina. Found blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil. Oh, I think let me see, it's right here. Okay, this is the symbol I need to place here. Redraw sigil. What was the design? Yeah, it's this design right here. I'm trying to get to it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that should do it. Put that in storage. Okay, now that I found the blessed chalk, I did redraw the sigil. Explore the school. Honestly, ancient knowledge sounds not too bad. Well, hey, it gave Miku here like a cool tattoo, quote unquote. Cursed markings. Honestly, not bad for her, especially since she's a rioter and all. Ritsuko-chan was the most promising athlete in her school. When she suddenly disappeared, the case was quickly closed without any suspects. Today, she has finally dug herself out. Oh, hell. Yeah, whatever happened to her. Vengeful athlete. You're not a ghost, and I don't even know what happened to your eyes. It looks like they're multiplying. Or at least the pupil is. From what I understand what Gazi said, it does look like was bashed in the head and cut in the face with a shovel. Or just strangled to death with whatever the hell is going on here. Or they were just digging and accidentally hit her in the face. Okay, so it's 80% chance. I would easily take you out, especially with adrenaline. No, that's the wrong one. This one, adrenaline. Said what? Yeah, you mentioned when you first saw this enemy here, it looked like someone hit her in the head with a shovel. Or just slice her mouth with a shovel. Or just stabbed her in the shoulder with a shovel. While whacking it downwards with it. Okay, with adrenaline, it is a lot faster now. I should be able to get this going. 70% chance I could try this out. 3. If I do that, I think it would be best if I do that 3 times. I only have like a limit of 8 actions to do. So 90% chance we'll have to do here. Attack! And again. Go! I missed. I forgot this thing is like 4 damage. Alright, this should be guaranteed now. The adrenaline really did help. It's no longer over at 90, and now it's at just under 80 for this. Prepare. Strike! Nicely done. Alright. Hey, Papito. You seem to have came over. Just to see me just whack this this zombie with the crowbar. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. I'm over here stuck in this classroom, and the scissor lady is outside just doing whatever, I guess. Explore the school. Investigating corridor. I don't even... Okay, so I may need art knowledge perk. I did have an option to do that. I just chose adrenaline instead. You catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. Take a peek. Horrified. Ow, my stam. Gasp in pure horror. The twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you sick. There's the blessed candle. I mean, holy candle. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's loud. Continue. Oh, there she is. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon, it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. You know, if I didn't... I think what I could have done is like... let me see if I can still do that. If I didn't do the ritual right, you know, with the drawing and all, I may have to try and banish her. I guess it didn't actually happen. This is a neat design for the slit-mouthed woman here. It has this sort of Tomy-esque design where multiple heads just sprouting off, connected by this wide smile. Prepare for combat. Twisting and twitching. The demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacing. Am I beautiful? Oh yeah, you are. Look at that. Scissors. All damage. I gotta do this in less than 7. 74%. I can still try and do that. Bash you in the head with this crowbar. I could probably do this strong attack. Okay, let me see here. I only have one ally who is helping me with damage reduction, which is also really nice. He is primarily the reason why I didn't want to sacrifice him to Otero. Let me see here. Percent chance I could use this a bit. Twice each time. And do this for the last bit. How much damage am I going to do? Missed. She stabs me. Ouch. Go ahead and just bash you in the head with more of this. At least 3, and this has always been 10. Additional effects to stack up. Yeah. 12. Could be useful. About the same. Let's try this out. Gotcha. Nice. Stabs me and covering the wall in blood. Well, this will be guaranteed. With a strong attack. Take that! Well, with that done. Let's go. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. Find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. Help him up. Both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Ending A. You lost the hunting cultist for now. Hey, Papito, what are you doing? Alright, come here. Alright. Scissors Woman is gone for good. Or is she? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the Eldritch Being. Once for solving this mystery, great work. Whoops. I gotta remember how some of the endings for this one goes. I could have pretty much avoided that fight if I were to try to get ending B. I need to go look for ending B for this. Oh, it's raining or something like that. Looting, huh? Gain 1 funds for each defeated enemies. Huh, could be useful. Outdoorsman, I need this. Art knowledge. Now, it would have been useful for the previous one. Gave me like a minus stamina for that. Me, the outdoorsman. More luck would be useful. Okay, I gotta get some of this up here, so the next one would be... Go for extra knowledge. Let's see here. The only reason why I have this is so I can may have a chance to find a new ally. I have to make sure I look at the TV and see if it said the missing person in the forest. And there will be a chance if I investigate the forest somehow, I'll be able to with this skill I'll be able to find them. Which means new character unlocked. Freaky flood. Ah, no. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is the city slowly sinking? Either way, though. If I go explore the seaside, I'll get the drenched status effect, which means +1 more damage. Alright. So the mailbox, whatever that is. Everything looks alright outside. A bit. Alright, go ahead and give me more reasoning, because I always need more. Let's see. Damn it. Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in the downtown area with their throats slashed. Well, yeah, you have it censored out, too. Why would you even show that on news? Nothing out here. Okay, let me see here. There's only one available here, which is just this one. Alright. Yeah, that would be the last chance I'll be able to get that. That would also be really hard, too, if I were to do that. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. New dawn, soaked in blood, death, cheated. Which of those am I going to do with that one? It would also be kind of short, but then I would also be fighting something. And then the last one, which I'm just going to do the custom mystery here instead. Okay. First, go to the Vicious Verses of Violent Vigil. You received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your granduncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. But you don't have an uncle. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decided to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? It's another one that has a sort of a custom UI. I do kind of like these mysteries that are a little bit more special looking than the rest of them. Arrival at the mansion. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. Old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times. But where is everybody? Alright, go ahead and explore. Investigating mansion. Come on, Kana! Cold trail. Is there really nothing in this mansion here? Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk, and it has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Door, I think I'll go ahead and search the room. I believe I needed the flashlight for this. Nothing really important here, but you'd think you might be able to use one item you do find. A broken bottle? Really? Fast to equip. It is much faster than the crowbar. By 5. It's weaker though. And it's dex-based. I could probably just throw this instead. A glass tulip. Spec. Discarded bottle turned into a weapon. Resolve this event. Dilapidated corridor. It takes you some time, but finally, you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. More actions available. Here we go. Now this rundown mansion just looks stupid. Who is that? Well, how would you look at that? Howado, weird fiction writer. It's H.P. Lovecraft and his wife. A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnatural bulging eyes. Body is laid in the master bedroom. Should pay him your respects. 9 p.m., 8 hours till dawn. Okay, go ahead and... well, I am here, of course. Explore the mansion. Investigating manor. Countless spoons fly out of the cupboard when a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of the room. Oh, what the hell? The Rumu ghost. It's a ghost, and something special for you, gal. Bow, clap, clap, bow, bow. See you later in hell. Banish the ghost away. I don't even know who this Rumu ghost is. Probably look at that later. Master bedroom. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand-uncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. I won't be doing that. It's not even the one I just used to banish the ghost. That's good coffee. Okay, where was I? Go back to the dilapidated corridor. I won't be looking through here yet. Turn to the corridor. You notice another family member has arrived. Notice all the guests are studying small cards. You should ask them about it. Alright. You didn't get this with the letter? Here, take mine. I don't have room for that. Okay, so how do I get that? No room. Alright. I'll just sell this away. Okay, where the hell can I get access to the storage? I need that. Sotomura, scarred thug. The muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. I see that. Nervously scratches his scar. Master bedroom. Do I even have, I don't have it. There's also this thing on it as a toe. From corridor only. Well, I guess I'm not gonna do any of that. Because I don't have access to the card. It's in the storage. That's fine. Alright, go ahead and explore the mansion. Just ignore everything, of course. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Mild gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Rifle through the cupboard or check out the sewing machine. Ghost. Perception check success. On a sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. When you get closer to the investigator, your mind is filled with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. It gave me a spell. What is that? Multiply wound? Oh, great. Deals damage to an enemy, which increases the lower your stamina is, which is already as low as it is enough already. Let me see here. The cursed signs here. This is going to raise doom instead. Also, I do have the exposed rib, which is already not a good idea anyway. So, go ahead and forget. Oh, family is gathered near the fireplace. You can tell everyone's waiting for the dawn. Dangerously uninterested in this vigil. Explore more and learn what you can. Light up the fireplace? I don't even have any wood. Storage room. You should instantly recognize the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. I got myself a meat cleaver. It's the one thing that I had here before. This thing is faster, but it also is less likely to hit. Probably won't be needing this since I don't really have enough room anyway. Go ahead and trade that in. Alright. I mean, I've already checked and there's nothing here. Master bedroom? You know what? Let me do that instead. Bow. Clap. Clap. Bow. Bow. You prayed enough. Did I even get it right? Yeah, right. I just guessed. Alright, just go. Couldn't find any firewood at my stand. Alright, fine. Alright, go ahead and just explore the mansion. Wherever else I can go from here. Oh, what the hell? More of my reasoning. Cadaver theater. Corpses are strung up on wire, like a macabre marionettes, with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. It's midnight, you should go and pray. Energy uninterested, of course. The study. Seems like someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. Plant is casting unsettling shadow. Shadow itself looks like an image of something weird. The body, it's missing. Did I even get that right? Alright. Where is everybody? Wait a minute, did I guess that correctly and... Investigating an overgrown garden. Oh, this thing again? Oh, my reasoning keeps going low. Patina ring. I don't really have enough room. I have this rock ring that gives me more strength. And 2 max reasoning. Surprisingly heavy, of course. Surprisingly heavy. Not actually made of stone, is it? It is called a rock ring, but now I have like this patina ring. Inspect. Surprisingly light. Looks like it's going to fall apart any second now. I don't even know what that is. Discard? Or trade it in. I'm just going to put it in storage. Finally managed to find one of the guests. They are shaken, but otherwise safe. Both decide to get the hell out of this place. But the door is gone. Who's that? That'd be one of my books. H.P. Lovecraft, what are you still doing here? Bear's standing next to the window and is muttering. It's pretty much the same thing. The study itself with this weird thing. Master bedroom, I don't even know where the body is. I may have accidentally got the ritual correct. Alright, just get back out here with these two. Investigating house. Middle of the room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man started shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall onto the floor. Your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. What the hell with the cult member? Oh no! Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw this thing at you. Throw that. Damaged by the broken bottle. Okay. You gotta raise the doom here, so what I'm gonna try and do is do as much damage as possible here. 90% chance, this shouldn't be too bad. Attack! And attack! Increased doom. Go! As the doom rises, my stats have risen up. Now do that again. How did I miss that? Defeated the cult member, who's just sitting in this weird-ass chair, and his eyes are bounded up. Wait, what's that? A curious statuette? Huh. +1 knowledge while held in the inventory. Well, that gave me more knowledge here. Resolve combat. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Master bedroom. A study. Storage room. Kill them. What the hell? Nope. Alright. Now exploring. Mansion. Lost. I don't even have the self-therapy perk. Well, all my stats have risen. They're much higher than what they were at the start of this, due to being like 60% doom. Now let me get the hell out of here. Look for a way out. Success. A way out. +1 reason. Then follow the wall on your left. When you touch it with your hand, you hear a click sound. Hidden door appears in front of you. Secret room. You stumble upon Sotomura, fiercely scratching his scar. With each motion, he gets a little deeper. Each motion, more blood appears. With each motion, he takes a step towards you. Ah, Sotomura, what the hell have you done to yourself? The itching won't stop, and you kept scratching on your scar. Oh, you seem to have grown another eye underneath that. How did that even happen? What went wrong? Oh my heavens. Let me see here. What can I do here? 105%? Nice one, stamp. I would like to prevent me getting hit by that. Okay, let me see. 12. This should be enough. Go, 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 go! Defeated. That's weird. Now let's resolve that. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing a shocking truth about your whereabouts. Oh no, we're out here in the outer world. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Sacrifice the guest? Do I want to do that? Oh, you want me to sacrifice the guest? Huh. I guess I got some of that wrong. I can't even explore the mansion or where you are. Alright, but it's the only thing I have an option to. An unseen force leads your hand. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. No, you made me kill H.P. Lovecraft. Conclude the ritual? Cheated death. Cheated. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass. Old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize that tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. Feel like vomiting as the old man has cheated death disappears behind trees. It gets dark. The B-side. Ending C. Well, at least I got myself a little bit more reasoning and stamina. Man you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. Let me see off of this. I already got all the rest of the endings for this mystery anyways. Alright. What sort of new thing did you give me here? Looting, exploring, pickpocket, folklore studies. Don't really need to do that anymore. I try to do this after combat. Higher chance of finding items, or some more money. Nah, just give me some pickpocketing. Alright, so what I'm gonna need to do here is... plus 4 more. Not a bad idea to get. I could reroll. I haven't really re-rolled much here. More strength would make it guaranteed. Extra dex ain't bad either. I think I need more charisma. Yeah. Alright. Old God stirs. School curfew. With more and more students going missing, the police have restricted access to the school's building. The library is closed. Damn it. Alright. 60% doom. Well, that's like plus 3 to all my stats. Take that key. 1 left. Demolition of the inner city school thing and all that. Alright, just keep giving me more reasoning. I need that. The old weirdo over here. Alright. There's only 1 mystery left, and I'm gonna do this one instead. Because I've already pretty much did both of them. Horror ward or successful surgery. Let's do the custom mystery. Tasking task of taking a taxi. As the night gets old and the gathering reaches its natural conclusion, you decide to call for a taxi. Yeah, good luck with that. You better off waiting for the morning bus. Someone passing by chuckles to pick up the receiver. You call the same company you usually do, only to be told that there are currently no vehicles available. Choose the second number from the phone book, and then the next one. But each time they are either unavailable or you need to wait an absurd amount of time. Some don't even pick up. It's a full moon for the next 2 nights. We have no drivers available. When the dispatcher say, but when surprised, you try to dial for more, she quickly hangs up. Oh, that was a girl. Sorry. As far as you're aware, there are no events happening in town. An average weeknight. So why is every single taxi suddenly gone? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. But first, let's go home. Gotta hit that bright light boulevard. It's time to get back home. This may be like the last chance I have access to this. I don't even have that thing anymore. On your way through the darkness to the bus stop, a taxi passes you and stops as you're getting out just in front of you. You wave at it and it waits by the sidewalk as you quickly get in. When the driver turns on the meter, you start grilling him about the mysterious scarcity of service. Mind if I smoke? He asks and lights a cigarette before you have a chance to answer. Alright. I'm gonna have to go, let me see here. I could probably go to, yeah, this really quickly. The hospital. Okay, it's gonna cost a bit here. And I'll be able to fix this. Do some surgery to help with my exposed ribs. What happened then? Badly bruised? -1 strength until the end of the current mystery. Well, I healed up, but it also gave me that. Okay. Now, I'm trying to see what more I could do here, because once I go through this... a cold shop. Apartments. School. Legal den. The forest. I didn't even get a chance to have access to that legal thing right here with a -1 modifier on all that. That's not a good idea. Let me see here. What more could I grab here? I got an idea. Go to pharmacy for a quick spell. Bandage. Prescription pills. I could get more reason off this. Experimental. I think there's an achievement for just with this thing. Pain medication. I don't even have that much funds. I could just... I can't really sell that. Black hair. 0. Doesn't really do anything. Okay. Oh yeah, that was... yeah, that's... I could just about do only these two. Experimental drug. +4 reason, -2 max stam. You wanna give me the prescription pills? I'm gonna need more reasoning here. You swallowed the pill. You needed that. Alright. Let's go over investigating. Downtown. Building. 410 billion. Alarmed by the sign of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Steal the gun, check his wounds for clues, escape before more people arrive. Stealing the gun gives me the gun and some ammo here. But I need some perception to actually use that properly. It does give off a lot of damage if I use it, but it also gives me the ringing ears effect, which I don't know. I mean, it's like a status effect, but let me go check for the wounds for more. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved in a cold symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape. Escape before anyone arrives. I'm not gonna grab that gun though. So the guy over here, he introduced himself as Autori. Turns out he's not from Shibuya, but from the neighboring town of Higanbashi, on the other side of the riverbed. Other drivers don't even take fares to Shibuya, he says, but I got myself a permit and still need to pay back the last installment for the car. I'll look for the fares here, though. After I drop you off, I'm slewing back to Higanbashi. Don't want my tire slashed, or worse. Okay, go ahead and investigate. Downtown. Building. I need some core strength here. If I was playing as Aiko and had a chance to level up and get the core strength, I would have been able to finally see what the hell this thing is. There are like a few options here that require me some perks from other characters. I know that Aiko has this ability here. Well, this perk. Do know that what was that? Haru, yeah. Haru has the cigarettes here. And and they do kind of help out with some of this. Alright, let's go on with Hold On. With Autori droning about Shibuya drivers, alleged elitism and hostility towards outsiders getting partially drowned out by disco rhythms on the wireless. You lose the thread and doze off in the backseat, only to be suddenly roused by the piercing sound of a klaxon and light beams filling the interior. Turn around to see another car rapidly closing on you. The driver leaning out the window. A pit maneuver. Hold on! Ooh. I have plenty of strength for this. 9. Well, I would have if I didn't have the badly bruised status effect that has -1 strength. You grab the panic bar and hold on tight as the other car hits you. Autori frantically fights to regain control, and after smashing through a trash can, you come to a full stop on the sidewalk. The other car turns around, going straight at you as if ready for a head-on collision. Only adjust the course and, with a squeal, stop by. Plus 5 XP. Territorial dispute. Moshi Moshi Taxi, the best service in Shibuya, you read on its door. Shibuya people belong to us, you yokel. And you, pedestrian, he spits. Watch those cars you're getting in ya, or you're getting a one-way trip to the forest, too. A one-way trip to the forest? Is that where all the taxis disappear during full moon? Yeah, the where car of the taxis. No, that's a stupid joke there. Before you have a chance to finish your question, he peels off, honking triumphantly. Autori steps out of the car and shuffles on shaky legs to inspect the damaged fender. And I'm only a second owner. Oh, these low-life scumballs have done it now. Scumball detected. Autori is now an ally here, cab driver. Nothing wrong with going nowhere, but we should be going nowhere fast. The good news is that the doom is going to be slowly going down. Instead of the +2 every investigation, it's going to be +1 instead. I mean, mostly because we're going everywhere and everywhere fast. Although my experience is so low. It's not going to help though. Okay, quickly reach a mutual agreement with Autori. To drop you off, he's going to go back to his town and try find out more about the conflict between Higanbashi and Shibuya corporations. You give him your phone number to stay in touch. Okay, there's a chance here that I may be able to get both baseball bats if I accidentally find like the apartment stalker. Investigating fire escape. The telephone sounds, and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turned silent. The hell is that? Gossip junkie. Uh-oh. She must have been gossiping on the phone too much. Oh boy. The music is for this custom event. Mystery. -1 reasoning? You're not taking that away from me. Let's see here. Huh. How the hell do I have 115% accuracy? What's the extra 15% gonna do? I do this like 4 times. 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, I don't even have enough for that one. Huh, alright. Oh yeah, it's because my strength is low. That's why I can't do that. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as if I did this. And whatever else I could do here. Like 12. Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, what can I do to increase that? Assess the situation, I could probably do that. Alright, try that out. That's gonna hurt. Eldritch, female. Weak against fire. I don't even have anything that deals fire damage. Nor do I have a can of acid that'll help out. Eldritch, really? I'm guessing the symbol here pretty much just tells me that. She spent her life on a phone, gossiping. It's only natural to continue doing it in death. Let's go for it. 12, 12, 12. Gotcha. See ya. Back at your apartment, you pick up the latest issue of Shiwakawa Kismis Chronicles from your doormat, getting for any missing person reports. Results are inconclusive, while the sheer volume of disappearance in Shiwakawa lately is indeed anomalous. You don't notice anything related to the taxi specifically. Okay, go ahead. Investigate apartments. Investigating the fire escape again. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. Very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Let's go take a hot bath instead. So when you spend... Okay, I guess that's the wrong one to choose. Don't ever pick the hot bath. Ever again. The cold one is what I need. I don't really need that +1 doom from that. The phone rings. Didn't get anything useful out of the other guys. You mentioned Shiwakawa. Everything's like a deer in the headlights. But I already Bry. Speaking of, totally unrelated, you might want to avoid Higginboshi for some time. Now, Tori sounds manic, but I've got something better. I got a plan. Let's meet up. I'll swing by. Alright, let's go investigate apartments. Alright. Swift maneuver. I still don't really have any of these perks. Your taxi is waiting. As you step out of your apartment building, you see a car with a roof sign parked further down the street. You recognize the make and model. Looks like Hattori doesn't waste time. As you walk towards it, a sudden honk startles you. You turn around to see another taxi barreling down the sidewalk right at you, with the driver grinning behind the wheel. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play as Aiko for this entire custom mystery, because she mostly has most of these perks here. Whether it's like core strength, the running shoes, swift maneuver. Okay, go ahead and run. Success. Make a run for it, hoping to reach the safety of Hattori's car. The incoming vehicle covers the distance quickly, but you had enough of a head start to make it in time. Alright. Well, the back door of Hattori's car swings open. Driver's hand on the frame, you jump in, and the car pulls out. You turn around, wheezing, scanning for the other car, but it seems to have given up the chase. You lean back in the seat, breathe a sigh of relief, and the Wonder Bomb air freshener. Parking violation. Something's off. Where's the nicotine stench permeating the air? Where are the bead mats on the seats? Why is the radio off? You seem to be in a hurry, friend. Don't worry, we'll get there soon, says the unfamiliar voice of the driver as you realize you're in the wrong car. Oh, hell. Replacement driver. Let him ramble, try to stop the car. Escapee. The driver turns to you, not looking at the road. Getting chauffeured by an outsider and snooping around in our affairs? This won't do. You see, our society is built on order. And order is kept by rules that must be followed. To break the rules is to reject the society. And without the society, humans are just animals. Pray for the wolves. Try to stop the car. You shout at the driver to stop, but he doesn't react. Now grasping the wheel with grim determination, knuckles pale. Getting off this ride won't be so easy. Prepare yourself. I'm gonna fight the driver. You poke the driver in the eye, and he cries out, letting go of the wheel. You lean forward trying to grab it, and he swats you out. Hey, don't disturb the driver! He floors the gas pedal, and the rapid acceleration throws you back in your seat. Oh, great. The replacement driver. Taking you for a ride. You're not gonna do that. Eyes on the road, pal. I'm gonna be +3 doomed to all of this. Alright. Whack you. Whack. Whack. The doom is rising up. Stop speeding up. Keep going. I can't really do anything more than that. That's just gonna be 8 damage. So it doesn't really matter if I use the normal attack 3 times because that's 12, or this twice because that's still 12. And I'm not gonna miss because there really isn't any reason to actually miss here because I'm in the back seat right next to you. Would you keep your eyes on the road? Swerves into incoming traffic. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna swat you in the back. Back the seat here. Resolve. Found a new item, a map, huh? Investigating a village or forest, location have a small chance of lowering doom. Map of the city. The rock ring, if I have this equipped only. +1 strength. I'm gonna keep that on though. It's a map of Shibuya and the surrounding area. Yeah, I'll keep that with me. This black hair is not gonna help at all, so I'm just gonna keep that in storage for now. It only increased the doom by 6. That's real bad. The car jumps onto the curb and comes to a stop just in front of the surprised passerby. You pick yourself up from the ground. Keep the change! The cabbie chuckles and peels off, honking. Shaken, you scurry back towards the apartments, looking over your shoulder. Well, I'm back over here. Investigating corridor. A taxi attacks. As you turn the corridor before your apartment building, you feel your blood boil. There's a car blocking the alley. You creep close to check the livery. Moshi Moshi Taxi. Yeah, it's in place right here. Prepare yourself. Looks like a real thing, huh? Hattori pats the logo with a smug grin on his face. We're gonna crash that forest party tonight. See the dirty little secrets for ourselves. But first things first. Event continues. Access luggage. Hattori jumps out of the car, glances around conspiratorially, finally leads you to the trunk, rubbing his hands in glee. I brought something I thought could be of use, he says, tapping the hood. Might as well check it out. Hard pass. Really need a cigarette right now. Oh, now if I was playing as Haru, this would be useful. As of now, no. Might as well check it out. Luck check, success. I have 7 of this. Hattori swings the trunk open, and for a moment you expect to see a tied-up taxi driver from Shibuya inside, but instead find an assortment of various melee instruments. It's not bad, considering they must have been collected on short notice. That would have been funny, if the replacement driver was in the trunk of the car. In case these maniacs recognize us and we have to scratch some bodywork, you praise the weapons. Take whatever grabs your eye. As for me, I've got something better. What do I want? Box cutter, crowbar, heavy-duty flashlight. Probably do that better than the flashlight itself. Heavy-duty flashlight. Driver's essentials. As you weigh the flashlight in your hand, Hattori walks back and pulls something out from under the driver's seat. It's a submachine gun. People leave all kinds of things in taxis these days, he explains, aiming through the sights. Blunt hand. Huh. Was that noise in the game? Yes, it was. It counts as a light source, which is technically better than this flashlight. How much better is that compared to the crowbar? Well, significant, really. That creeped me out. Okay, yes, it was the sound effect of this game. It just sounding like the door of a car door opening, yeah. Okay. So this is plus 10 faster than... I'm going to use the heavy-duty flashlight. I'll keep this crowbar with me. And I don't think I need this anymore. I'm going to put you in the storage. So I have room for one more thing. I also don't need this flashlight either. It does give me perception. This one's a slot C, which is for more strength. This one is... Wait, no, that's knowledge-based. Oh, my knowledge is at 9, so it should be pretty good. Okay. Resolve the events here. I'm gonna go downtown. You park in the alley. It slowly gets dark, and then bright again as the moon rises in the sky. A car with the familiar color scheme and the route sign shoots by. A Tory turns on the engine. Ready to roll? You hide under a scruffy blanket in the back seat and peek through. Yes. Investigating downtown. Well, in a restaurant, I guess. I need a shovel? Alright. Yatsuhaka Mura. Yatsuhaka Mura. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and uncannibal ways between the tombstone. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. I either continue looking, confront the stranger, running terror, or... Well, I don't have a shovel. I mean, there was a chance I could have gotten that. Confront the stranger. Oh man, my charisma is low. A priest from the nearby temple asked what you were doing. When you can't make up a lie, you are thrown out. -1 stam. I'm gonna go over here to the forest now. You soon leave the urban area and turn onto a dirt road. Street lamps replaced by poplars at first, and then the wild thicket closing in. Leaves slashing at your roof and windows. Radio signal grows weaker. A Tory tries to adjust the dial in vain to catch the last of the top 40. The masquerade seems to work. You blend in with the chain of cars going in the same direction. There's no turning back. Let's go. Investigating abandoned hut. The taxi gathering. Wait. Alright. This will be the last we're going to explore the city now. We're over here in the forest. Let me go ahead and drink some coffee until then. Alright. The road leads to a clearing. There are already dozens of taxis parked on the edges. All turn towards the middle, the lights meeting the burning... let me say that again. The lights meeting and burning together like a supernova. The hitchhiker on the side of the road, on the bright cycle. A Tory parks the car next to the others. You wait, holding your breath. One by one, the headlamps turn off, and a Tory follows suit, till only the yellowish moon above remains, scanning the scene like a sickly eye of a petulant child. Wait. The doom rises. It's at 73%. Futagen. You hear a scream. A man in a robe, ornaments glimmering and shimmering, steps into the moonlight. A few other figures drag a struggling young woman behind him. I know her, a Tory gasps. She was my passenger to Shiwakawa just before I picked you up. You look around at the other cars. Drivers fixed motionless, hands on the wheels. Is it just an illusion, or is the moon getting bigger? Oh yeah, the hitchhiker on the side of the bright side. He had a name that would leave me blind. And just like the rest you see here, a supernova on the corner playing a game. If you're not careful now, you'll be lost in the lane. The sacrifice. The mooks throw the passenger against the tree at the edge of a clearing and hold her in place. Their leader turns towards the gathering. By the rights of the Covenant, he exclaims, his voice generally nasal. The price of the transgression is blood. Well, this is not good. The doom is going up again. He pulls out an odd, knife-like shard of rock from under the robe, raising it like a dagger. Isn't that just a dagger? You hear Atori swear under the breath. It's my fault. Door to door. That's the driver's code. But instead I went chasing the next fare. +3 doom, no. A 0 to a 60 in a 7.5. Atori cranks the lever to open the driver's side window, leans out and rips off the fake Moshi Moshi logo, then turns on the headlamps, sharp gleam cutting off of the ambient moonlight. The cult leader raises his hand with a rocky dagger to cover his eyes. One breaks away from the surprised cultist running to the side. Now, which of these three should we do here? Too many of them. We need a plan before we need a distraction. Maybe we should leave and contact the authority. Okay. I'm just completely cut off from what I'm saying here as Atori just dashes ahead with the car. I haven't really explored any of these other options from the last time I played this, so I don't really know exactly where any of this leads. They probably are just a different flavor of what I'm looking for. Let's try this one out. Atori hits the gas, tires spitting clumps of dirt and grass before getting a grip and shooting forward. The car hits the cultist head on, his upper body planting on the hood with a loud thud and pulls him along with before crushing him against his cohorts and the tree. -3 taxis. Where? Here, I guess. Let's see. You sit in silence for a second, only punctuated by the never-resting meter, and Wiper struggling to clean the blood off the cracked windshield. Tor leans out. Get in, lady. Wait. And he manages before his airbag detonates, knocking him out cold. It is kind of funny to even read through all of this. Yeah, even if it's not all animate. Just seeing just a delayed reaction of the car. He did just run the guy over right between the trees here, and then his airbag deployed. Around the clearing comes to life. Lights blinking on and off as drivers scream bloody murder and gun their engines. Vehicular manslaughter. Okay, so what I can either do is take over the wheel, which would extend this, or run to the trees. Or gun. I'm gonna save that for later. Take over the wheel. That's the sound effect there. You push the groaning Atori to the side and climb into the driver's seat, needing the deflating airbag. A door slams behind you. It's the passenger. Get us out of Shibuya. That power doesn't reach outside the city. Just drive, she says, a rather odd turn of phrase. You turn the ignition key and the engine wakes up instantly. Let's go. The driver is you. Looks like something I'd see out of Initial D. I never watched the thing. Around you, all hell breaks loose. You see silhouettes running towards you, illuminated from the various angles as more and more headlights come alive, accompanied by a crescendo of horns, engines, and backfires. You put it in reverse gear and back away from the tree. The body of the master cultist left behind like a squeezed-out tube of toothpaste. And execute a 3-point turn. The clearing. Now a demolition derby arena. Only way out, cut off by running men and vehicles alike. Now, I can either drive around the chaos or drive right through. Well, as a rider, drive right through. You choose the shortest path to the exit road, heeding no mind to the obstacles. So, as most of the other cars end up in a massive pileup, in a twist of fate, you recognize the face of the nearest running man. It's the same taxi driver who tried to kidnap you outside your apartment. I kind of almost said that backwards. Kneecap. I meant to say kidnap. As it leaves an imprint on your windshield, the body rolling over. -1 taxi. At the crossroads. You look in the mirror. Behind, scores of taxis in hot pursuit trickle out of the clearing, bouncing up and down on uneven road, scraping against each other with reckless abandon. Ahead, in the moonlight, a junction closing in. You're not sure which way you came from. Must have missed it in the darkness while following the other taxis, but you're still unconscious. Either go left or right, or consult the map. You quickly open the map, almost ripping it in the process, trying to orient the dashes squares with your current position. Yes, I do have the map right with me. Yeah. And that option is only open if I do have the map. Beforehand, I think I had like a full inventory, which is why that option wasn't available. Well, I do know that I need a map for this. Just a tourist. Now, which is the best way to do this? At a glance, the map recognizing relevant landmarks. Got your custom layout right here. Okay, so if we're like right here on the crossroads, to the right is a lake. Open path. To the left, over here. Where would be like a good place to go? Left or right? So we'd be like right here over this spot, or to the left. You know what? Let's go to the left. to Shibuya Commercial District. Decide to go left. The narrow dirt road merges into a gravel one, but then the tilt starts rising rapidly. For a moment, the car struggles to keep the speed. Behind you, the pack follows. Uphill! The road keeps going up, and the engine whines in protest. Pursuing cars get closer. One of them, a pitch-black sedan, breaks away from the pack and covers the distance between you. Full beams blinding the rear view mirror. A reflective windshield obscuring any shapes inside. It's closing in on us, the passenger reports. How could it go so fast? Huh. The pitch-black sedan kind of reminds me of this one movie I tried to watch, but I couldn't really find where I can even watch it. The movie was called The Car, and it involves like a black sedan where you can't really. It has like fully black tinted windows. Keep it steady or brake check. Brake check. Ooh. Success with a dexterity check. You hit the brakes, but to your disappointment, the sedan smoothly goes by your side, then falls behind and matches your speed. Same cannot be said about another taxi from the pack as it almost smashes into your rear and flies off the road. You barely managed to dodge it in time. Well, that's -1 taxi. There's only 13 left, and the black sedan. But I get some XP from that. The summit. I don't even know what the hell this says here. You reach the summit. Use low gear, a sign warns. Is that what that says? But the engine sighs in relief. The road down lies before you. They're falling behind! The passenger shouts from the backseat. Step on it! Push it or keep it steady. Push it. Luck chance, success. Ooh, getting real lucky with this. This is your chance to lose the pursuit for good. You push the gas hard, and the speedometer needle jumps in response. A cloud of dust erupts from higher up the slope before you. You risk a glance in the rearview mirror, but the wheel shaking wildly in your hands grabs back your attention. The car is rolling down at a breakneck speed. -1 taxi. Dead man's curve. Oh, hell. A road sign flies by, way too fast to read it. And, flummoxed, you see the road ending just in front of you. Cliff edge, followed by dark void. You know, I don't remember ever reading any book or even a visual novel ever used the word flummox before. I do remember the one time it did, but that's mostly in a cartoon long ago. Flummox is a really funny word, and rare one too. Anyway, you blink, and the moonlight reflecting in the asphalt dissolves, covering a sharp turn to the right. Yank the wheel! I heard that. That was an 8-bit version or 16-bit. You know what? 1-bit version of the Wilhelm scream. Lol. I got a dex check on this successful. You yank the steering wheel, and the G-force almost rips you away from the seat. The car takes the corner, leaving a trail of hot rubber in the asphalt. Behind, another cab, desperate to try to catch up, flies off the cliff. That with the Wilhelm scream. -1 taxi, plus 10 XP. Well, let me go ahead and level up. Which one? I don't know. Probably one of these. Okay, I don't really need... I think I'll go with perception for this. And add looting to the mix. Alright, event continues. Oh hell, it's this guy. I need Maria, the ally. Oh yeah, she's an ally for Haru. Alright. Wait a minute, is that my character? Oh yeah, yeah. I think so. Driving this road until death sets you free. Okay. The road straightens out. Your top speed matches the pursuer. You're safe for the moment. Hopefully there will be no more surprises. Hey yo, if you see that guy up on the roof, that there is what was it? Replacement driver, that's his name. You hear a click and turn to see Atori trying to light a cigarette. Blood gushing from his nose onto the lighter, not making the task easy. Great driving, he says. You got a license? Mine's technically suspended. The passenger squirms nervously. I did go for that. Oh yeah, the only ally here would be Kana, who would also be in the back seat with me. I think last time I was playing this, I had like 3 other allies, and I was wondering, this taxi's packed full, like a can of sardines. Focus on the road. It's not time to let your guard down. A single mistake could cost you dearly. You drown out Atori trying to argue with the passenger and focus on the road. Anticipate your pursuer's next move. Plus one reason. Hell yeah. Except for this guy on top of the roof. I have an option for the gun. Because, yeah. The Fair Dodger. A familiar bloody face suddenly slaps against the cracked windshield from above. Now that's a funny sound imagery right there. A hand reaches through the driver's side window and claws at your face. Was the replacement driver on the car's roof since you ran him over back in the clearing? Behind, the taxi speed up. Sharks smelling blood in the water. I either fight him off or push the brakes. No gun. I did do both of these options. I could have used this, but I didn't have any ammo. Go use it. Gun. You reach between the seats, trying to block off the maniac's assault with the other hand. Atori looks around in confusion too. Where is it? You hear a cocking sound behind you. Allow me, the passenger says, aiming the gun from the backseat. Where did you get that? No, you keep the change. Oh, right through the windshield? Damn. Careful, lady, Atori warns. You might hurt someone. She pulls the trigger. The series of deafening thunderclaps rolls through the car's interior as a swarm of 45mm ACP bullets narrowly missing your face, piercing the roof, dashboard, windshield, quite everything, really. You've got to be. There you go. Damn, I couldn't really roll my tongue enough on that access right there. Anyway, the windshield explodes, as does the face behind it. And you're splattered with blood and other substances, but the cabbie's no longer trying to gouge your eyes out, so that's a plus. With no grip, his body rolls off the back. In the mirror, you see it smashing headfirst through the windshield of the nearest pursuing taxi. Swerves off the road. Looks like the replacement driver is gonna need some replacement parts. -1 taxi, plus 10 XP. Highway pursuit. You merge onto the motorway, and Shibuya city limits should be right ahead. You look in the mirror. There are still some taxis on your tail, now moving erratically across the asphalt river. 2 cars break away, covering the outer lanes. The road is straight. There are no more obstacles to hide behind. No more stratagems to exploit. Accelerate! The speedometer is already topped. The taxis are right on you. Now, you're going to get scratching against your sides, sandwiching you in, the driver's sneerings. You inevitably find yourself getting pushed off. One by one, all 3 vehicles veer onto the guardrails and launch into the air towards a billboard right by the side of the road. Here we go. Shibuya, a nice place to visit. No, it's not. You pierce right through the middle. The matte painting exploding into shrapnel as the other 2 crash into the billboard support pillars on the sides. My -2 taxi. I went right through it too. Regain control. Smash! You land on the uneven ground with a loud thump, suspension pushed to its limits, before jumping back over the barrier in a single physics-defined motion. The car swerves, and the steering wheel ripped out off your hands, stops sideways across the lane. Atori reaches for the meter and switches the tariff to out of town. Continue. Duel. For a moment it seems quiet. We did it, says the passenger. The usurpers wouldn't dare to... Then the pitch-black sedan cleaves through one of the wrecks, spreading debris and body parts around. The entourage of beaten-up hulks not far behind. You put in the gear and the car's tires scream on the asphalt. Push the limits or fake out? I don't even have that status effect. Suicidal one, huh? I wouldn't really be knowing that. Yeah, the only thing I have would be either mayhem or curse signs. Wouldn't this possibly count? +3 to all stats. Yeah, because it's over 60 doom. If it's at 80 doom, it would say +4. Okay, which one? Push it to the limit or fake out? Fake out. Success. Nicely done. You floor the gas pedal and charge towards the incoming taxi, looking for an opening to dodge. At the last possible moment, you flick the wheel deftly, and the metal machine responds in kind, adjusting to its trajectory. You barely brush the sedan. It swerves to the side, slamming against the concrete divider, and somersaulting high in the air. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, I see the wheel here. Whew. and its driver's name was Death. You keep driving. The rest of the taxis continue towards you, seemingly unshaken by the demise of their pack leader. Road rage reaching beyond administrative borders. Pedal to the metal. This road is not wide enough for all of you. The throne of the curb-stomped king has only one seat and it has no seatbelt. Atori grabs the empty machine gun. He opens the sun visor above you, and its reserve magazine drops out. Nicely done. We'll get them on the pass-by. If you don't make it, it was an honor riding with you. You two are utterly deranged, the passenger sighs. Some kind of brain defect. I suspect toxoplasmosis or having too much gasoline. The pale-faced sovereign couldn't ask for better champions. Now that is definitely an odd statement, but you can't quite get to the bottom of this right now. As taxis begin their final approach, one hand on the steering wheel, roll down your windows and get ready. Okay, so what am I doing here? Turbo lunatics. There's still like 7 of them left. United and strong, we can fight them back. Okay, with my hand on the wheel, and with Atori with the submachine gun, and the passenger in the back with the dagger. 34%. Okay, so what the hell am I doing here with this? Knowledge-based. I still can't quite do that. Well, at least I can do 4 of these, which would be 16. How the hell am I doing this? I wonder who's right there at the back of the... It looks like a face. Oh, I think that's just Atori's, face in the mirror here. Yeah, that's him. I see the cigarette and the mirror. Launch the sequence! Keep going, because, that's all I have. They speed up. With one last stand. Special attack. Well, I've defeated them all. There's some fuel here. What am I doing with this? Attempt to refill something that runs on gasoline. Whatever I'm doing with that. You loot an extra fund from the enemy. Well, that's nice. Alright. The last taxi flips over and bursts into flames. We did it. We actually did it. Atori puts the gun down and reaches for the lighter. You sure about that? Look! The passenger points to the remains of the pitch-black sedan. They're getting out! Investigate the wreckage. Atori driver. I have no idea what all this says right here. And then minus 100 yen, and yeah, that's pretty much what that would be. It's free now. And a real hero. You step away from the empty remains of the crashed sedan, wondering if the driver somehow managed to sneak away, or if there was never one to begin with. As you and Atori climb out of the ditch to get some hard-earned answers, the passenger jumps out of the cab, grabs something from a seat, books it across the road, and disappears into the forest. Where the hell have you gone? Ill of a night, huh? Atori stumbles to the car and leans on the fender. Sure, maybe we didn't get all the answers, but hey, at least we saved someone, and there should be no more issues with taxi availability in Chicago, right? You look back at the road from the clearing, a trail of smoldering wrecks and pillars of pitchy smoke marking your path. You behold the carnage in silence until the first ray of sunlight bounces off the windshield. Tori puts out the cigarette and starts the engine. I better be going. Don't worry about the fare. It's on the house. Like some taxi permits have just freed up in Chicago. See ya when I see ya. He speeds off, leaving you incredulous on the side of the road. You left me behind? Alright. Well, looks like I gotta hit that bright light boulevard, because I am on my way back home. A piece of gravel shot by the tires bounces off your face. And that's about it. Ending A off of that? Nice. It would have been nice to see that. Well, I got a new level, and whatever is going on here. Folklore. Doomed already? Let me grab that. Regained 1 reason for all failed event skill checks. Well, that would be useful. Hey, you know what? If I have the ill-fated backstory instead of this one, then this would actually be useful. If I failed the skill check. Pretty much where that would be. Okay, what would be great? Extra knowledge, yeah. Just so I can help out with this. Look even more punkish than before, and I already have half my HP and reason. Fetid fume. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Resting is less effective. Well, alright then, that's it. The last of the key. One last thing, and that's kind of useless. Let's go ahead and just... Well, I would get more reasoning, but let's go for stamina. Alright. Okay, I won't be needing this, so place this back in here. This crowbar? I'll keep that with me. Plus 1 knowledge. Duel. I have this... both the flashlights in my... I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this thing. What do I have? What do I need fuel for? I'll keep it there just in case. Alright, this is all I have left now. Let's go ahead to the lighthouse. Ominous light. It's been closing down for longer than you can remember. Alright, enter the lighthouse. These symbols here. Okay, if I can recognize these symbols, it will tell me exactly what events it's going to happen in this order. Oh yeah, this one right here. I think this one's asking me what's my second investigation. Anyway, apply. Open padlock A, B, C, D, F. No, that's E. I'll open it up. Enter the lighthouse. Finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. The good news is, all my stats are over 8, which means I should not lose this at all. I could rest if I want to. You know what, let's go ahead and just do that. You know what? I also forgot about them. Let me see. Where's that one? Yeah, this one. The fetid fumes, which means less effective. So that wasn't going to help. Alright, let's go ahead and just start climbing. Climbing up the stairs. Climbing up the stairs. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. What is this guy even gonna do? Because right now, he can't really attack me because I'm already pretty strong. The only thing he can do is stall. Plus 1 doom to all that. No way. Okay. Attack with my heavy-duty flashlight. I mean, it's much faster now, especially since I could go with the crowbar. I still can't quite do the rest of that, but I can also do this one instead. You're going nowhere. Take that with this flashlight. Huh. Alright. Smash! Sorry about that, Takashi-san. But you're in the way. I looted from him. I got like +1 money. Veil of Darkness. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. Oh yeah, that's this symbol right here. Thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Okay, this one's different from the rest of the little challenges I have to go climb up. The only skill check is if I have a flashlight, and I have both of them right here. Light your way. Light source seems to somehow repel the darkness. Continue your climb. Safe. Let's go. Climbing up the stairs. The wall of photos. You. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. Photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Let me see here. What did I fight beforehand? Oh man, I forgot who's the second one. I should probably remember who it was. Okay, let me see. Let me see. The first one. What was the first one I did there? Oh yeah, it was with Kana. Okay, I remember. It's the Time Warper. Correct answer. You rip the photo. Underneath this tiny button, you press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. I'm gonna guess Goblin Seal. No, it was not the Goblin Seal. I think that was the third one. Now I was trying to remember which one of these that I did, and yeah, it was right. Oh yeah, I have messed you up. I had to mess you up, yeah. I was looking through all four of these options. The Toilet Ghost was the first one I fought with, and I did the banishment spell. I think it was. I forget the placement of all which enemy I did first. How the hell have I been playing this game for 2.5 hours? I thought it was 2 hours. Well, continue to climb, it's almost done. Climbing up the stairs. Trail of blood, knives. Find the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to the hole inside the central pillar. Yeah, the Toilet Ghost was first. I think so, maybe. I did the banishment spell then. Okay. Switch inside. Risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and the knives. Well, find the switch because I'm gonna succeed in all of these skill checks. Manage to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. Continue climbing up the stairs. That first bit was a tease of me saying something dumb. Yeah, the Toilet Ghost was first. Maybe this will be the first time I actually get to succeed here because I have just enough charisma for this. Yeah. Wub wub. Conspirate. Delinquent girl. You're stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instantly take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. I can reason with her. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass. It's too late anyway. She whispers again, letting you continue. The delinquent girl nods sadly as you pass her. Alright. Chaos rising. I got my stats going up again. Well, let me see, where's that status? Because now it's at +4. It's already freaking strong right now, so... The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Do you arrive too late? No, you just arrived on time. Kick that web of shadows away. I'm out of the Shadow Realm. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse onto the floor. Hell yeah. What the hell is this? The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch Old God, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again, until the stars are right once more. Congratulations! You are safe for now. We have Miku here in summer swimsuit. The little, what was it called? Leotard? Yeah. You know, with a little bit of a skull on it. Come on, let me continue, you know. Oh, yeah, there you go. Congratulations, you survived! Nicely done. In this run, you managed to solve 5 mysteries played in the start. No new events, 12 enemies, 12 new enemies, and 1 achievement unlocked. Wait a minute, I fought 12 enemies? Sweet. It's gonna keep going. Okay, open up. I wanna see what I unlocked here. What achievement did I unlock? Let's see. Achievements. I have 47. I'm not even halfway there. Let me see. Have 30 cigarettes in my inventory. Well, I'm gonna have to play as Haru for that. Real night. 3 dream enemies in 1 playthrough. Purify 2 curses placed in the single playthrough. I gotta do some of these later on. To the Overgrown Factory, wearing a ritual robe and Karukosa mask. Shop for items 10 times in a single playthrough. How am I gonna do that? I think I have an idea how. Like, equip two sources of light at the same time. I have two of them. Why didn't you give me that one? Another thirst. Drink the blood of a forgotten beast and survive. I think I know exactly how I'm going to do that. I have to find the goblet for that one, not a bottle. It's not going to work if it's a bottle. Deal 10 damage with a single kick? Kickbox cutter. How would I do that? May need to look at some things for this. As Miku, take a hostage wearing Tokyo outfit. What? House of Paper. Oh yeah. If I had the Tokyo outfit, As Aiko, defeat the mad janitor. This is for my friends. Backstab a follower? Huh. Morikai, huh? Your librarian. Discard 3 books in 1 playthrough. Destroy your eye and open the 3rd one. The hell? The real Jurien, huh? True idol. Classy ritual. Sacrifice your ally with the ritual dagger equipped. Peking Tom. Awu. Call Junko. Let me see here. Pancakes? Never-ending summer. Change the date and stop the curse. Huh. Without resting. I have done that. Challenges. Break the blade. How do I even do that? Research 5 spells in a single game. Let's see here. The cold turkey challenge. I may be doing that. But dad challenge. Let me look through all of this. Fiber, tracksuit, fuel. What could I even do with that? Chaos Survivor. Hermit. From the brink. Bone saw. No need education. Burn down the school building. Boop. Ghastly presence challenge. I should probably do that. Most popular idol. Ghost Town. Yeah, I'll do those challenges next. Maybe a little side project. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I did that. Second time. Card pack A. B. Pain medication. Experimental drug. Card pack D. Ayaka. 5 curses at once? Yeah, I did just do that. Handcuff, the ultimate opportunist. Oh yeah, I remember having handcuffs. Oh, you want me to do a citizen's arrest with Takahashi? Okay. Playthrough to Doom. I did do that. Backstory. Medical history. I'm looking through all these. Painted extent C. I did that one. Join the club? I think I need to have like 50% for that one. Using Knight Errant backstory. I don't even have that one. Yashiro. Who the hell is Yashiro? True Believer playthrough with Katha Otarasu as the old god. I did do just that in Unlock Miku. Feed an outer entity? Huh. The achievements. 20, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. I need 3 more for this one. Playthrough on hard difficulty. I already know that's hard. It's like 50% skill, 50% luck. And it won't give me money when I start with that. Turn 30. I'll do endless next. 40. 50. Solve the blue gem riddle? Mira. Me to defeat something evil. I tried to do that, they didn't show up. The Prola violation. Moriko, huh? With the working chainsaw? Good old times. Equip Carpenter Hammer with both Expel Evil and Regeneration learned. Defeat Dream Devourer without killing a single patient. Got Maria off of that. Ally. The missing girl. I was trying to find you. Win a playthrough using Scar's backstory. Using Curious Birthmark. Eldritch Parasite. Exquisite Taste. Fatalist. Flooded Nails. Win your 6th playthrough. Unlocks full card packs. Dream Devourer? What is this? Chrono Trigger with Lavos? Let me see here. Where's the... Yeah, this one. It was one of those, it was that mystery where all the patients were just dying in their sleep because of, or if they're in the coma. With a Dream Devourer there, and I did defeat it. Full card pack. Own both baseball bats. I tried doing this. I got one of them. I just need to find the wub. Yeah. Unfortunate accident. Both baseball bats. So what I try to do here was, if I found the apartment stalker, they would always drop a baseball bat. And I also had the school scissors mystery, which would guarantee one myself. So I would have gotten both of them. And unlocked another character. I just couldn't do it. Defeat Kanoko Gatherer without any weapon. How would I have done that? Forget 5 spells in one playthrough. Intrusive thoughts. I didn't even have any spells there. 1 combat round, huh? Blood Frenzy. Do something. Win your 7th playthrough. Yeah, I did that. Playthrough with Yumiko. Home run. Complete all achievement. Why is that one just dude? Well, that's it. That's all I got here. I don't know what sort of achievement I got, but there you go. That's it for World of Horror.